The truth is, there's no one else who can fill the space you occupy in the hearts of those who care about you. Every bond you create is unique, and no one will ever bring the same energy, warmth, or love as you do. Never doubt your irreplaceable nature. In a world filled with fleeting connections and transient moments, the one constant is your unique presence. Anyone can come and go, but your essence, your spirit, and the mark you leave are unmatchable. People may come into others' lives and try to play a similar role, but they'll always fall short of capturing the true magic that only you could ever create. Your place in the world is uniquely yours, and no one will ever be able to replicate that. The truth is, no one could ever replace the way you make someone feel, the way you love, the way you listen, and the way you touch their heart in a way no one else can. Your presence is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Even in the midst of change, the essence of who you are will always stand tall. Those who truly know you understand that no one else can bring the same depth of connection, warmth, or understanding. We often underestimate the impact we have on others, but the reality is that you are irreplaceable. The people in your life will never find someone who fits your shoes because you're one of a kind. It's easy to believe that someone could step into our place, but the truth is they can't. Your experiences, your laughter, your tears, they're woven into the fabric of those who love you. No one else can replicate that story. When you feel like you're replaceable, remember that the love, energy, and effort you bring into relationships are singular. There's no one who can duplicate what you've already given, and your worth transcends what others might think. The love and connection you build aren't easily replicated. Your individuality creates a bond that cannot be matched by anyone else, no matter how hard they try. If you believe you can be replaced, take a moment to reflect. Look at the people who love you, who rely on you, and who find peace and comfort in your presence. You are irreplaceable in their eyes. The truth is that no one can fill the space you occupy in the hearts of those you love. The connections you make are special and personal, and no one can replicate the depth of what you share. There are many people who will come and go, but your place in the hearts of those who cherish you is permanent. The imprint you leave behind is unique and unmatchable. You are not just a part of people's lives. You're an irreplaceable force. The love, kindness, and energy you bring can never be replicated by another person. In a world full of changing faces, there's something undeniably special about knowing that you are one of a kind. No one else can offer the same depth of love and understanding that you bring. There's no one like you, even if they try. No one can love in the same way, think in the same way, or create the same memories. Your individuality is your power, and it can never be taken away. Your uniqueness isn't just in your qualities, it's in the way you connect with the world and those around you. No one will ever match that, and that's what makes you irreplaceable. If you feel like someone can replace you, take a breath and remember the love and presence you provide is an original masterpiece, a work of art that no one else can replicate. There will always be people who try to fill the spaces in your life, but none of them can replace you. Your authenticity, your love, and your energy are irreplaceable. It's easy to doubt your worth when you see others, but know this: your heart is unique. The way you care, the way you give, and the way you love can never be replaced. No matter where life takes us, the relationships we build are treasures, and the truth is no one will ever be able to replace the place you hold in the hearts of those you love. If you ever wonder if you could be replaced, just look at the people who truly care about you. They see what you bring to the table and know there's no one who can match the person you are. Even when people move on or try to fill the void, they'll realize that no one can fill the space you once held. Your uniqueness creates a mark on others that cannot be erased. You are a rare blend of experiences, love, and understanding that no one else can replicate. The connections you've built are a reflection of your irreplaceable essence. No matter how much time passes, the people who have been touched by you will remember the energy you gave, the love you showed, and the joy you brought. No one can replace that. Your presence in someone's life is more than just a role you play. It's a piece of their heart, and no one can ever take that away from you. Sometimes we forget how special we are, but trust me when I say there's no one who could ever take your place. Your impact is lasting and unforgettable. No one can replicate the exact way you show love or the way you make others feel. What you bring to the world is uniquely yours and irreplaceable. The bonds you create are stronger than you realize. Even when the world tries to replace you, they'll find it impossible to find someone who matches the depth of connection you provide. You might doubt your value, but the truth is, no one else can show up in the way you do. Your love, laughter, and essence are irreplaceable to those who truly matter. The world is full of people, but there's no one who can replace the space you occupy in the hearts of the ones who love you. Your place is permanent and unshakable. You may feel replaceable at times, but remember, You're one of a kind. The way you love, the way you laugh, and the way you care are unique qualities that no one else can replicate. Life may bring people into and out of your story, but no one will ever play the part you do. You are irreplaceable in every sense of the word. It's easy to feel small in a world full of people, but never forget your love, kindness, and presence are one of a kind. No one can ever take that away from you. The truth is, no matter who comes into someone's life, no one can replace the one who has already made their mark. You are irreplaceable. People can try to fill the space you left, but they'll only see that there's no one like you. You are one of a kind, and no one can replace your role. Your presence is an unforgettable gift. Anyone who's been touched by you knows that no one can take your place, no matter how hard they try. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, but know this: no one can replace the love you give, the light you shine, or the peace you bring to those around you. The people who matter will always remember that no one can take your place. Your essence, your energy, and your heart are one of a kind. No one can replace the way you make people feel loved, supported, and understood. You are irreplaceable, and those who know you cherish that beyond words. You may feel like someone could come along and replace you, but the truth is, they won't. Your soul is unique, and no one can ever recreate the connection you've built. It's easy to feel replaceable in a world of billions, but remember, your light is unique, and no one can dim the special spark you bring into the lives of others. The love you give is unparalleled, and the space you occupy in people's hearts is permanent. No one can ever take your place. People may come and go, but the space you occupy in the hearts of those who love you will never be filled by anyone else. You are irreplaceable. No matter how many people come into someone's life, no one can take your place. You're a once-in-a-lifetime connection, and nothing can replace that. You are irreplaceable not because of the role you play, but because of the way you love, listen, and show up for those around you. No one can replicate that. The connections we make are reflections of our souls, and no one can ever replace the imprint you've made on the hearts of those who love you. If you ever feel like you could be replaced, just remember the love, joy, and energy you bring to others is something that can never be replicated. When you're gone, others may try to fill the void, but they'll quickly realize there's no one who can bring the same depth of connection, love, or understanding as you. Your individuality and the love you bring to others cannot be copied. You are irreplaceable, and no one will ever take your place. No matter who enters someone's life, your unique connection will always remain. You are irreplaceable, and those who know you cherish your presence. If you ever wonder if you could be replaced, know this: the way you love, laugh, and care is something no one can ever duplicate. Your presence is a gift that can never be replicated. No one will ever fill the space you occupy in the hearts of those you love. The way you show up in the world is unique. No one else can fill the role you play in people's lives, no matter how hard they try. People may move on, but your place in their hearts is permanent. No one can ever replace the love, joy, and light you bring. You're not just someone who occupies space. You're someone who leaves a lasting impact. Your presence can never be replaced. The way you love, the way you listen, the way you show up, it's all unique. No one can replace what you bring to the table. It's easy to feel like you could be replaced, but remember this: no one can ever bring the same energy, love, or understanding that you do. Even if someone new enters the picture, no one will ever replace the connection you've built. You are irreplaceable, and that's something to hold on to.